In this video, I'm going to help you with flat spline for your putting in your door screen. Here's a screen door. I have to repair the bottom of it. The top's okay. I have several other videos on flat spline since I found it to be such a pain in the butt. But here's a flat spline over here. It's going to be over here. It was already in the door. Here it is over here. And like I said before in another video, fortunately this got wet, but flat spline isn't really flat spline. You can see my other videos on it. It has a little flat part and a rounded part. You want to put the rounded part out where you're going to see it on your face. So I cut the screen. One trick I'm going to try, and I'm going to tell you how good it works. Maybe in the comment section. I really have a tough time with this. I've done a lot of screens with round spline, but not flat spline. I took full strength liquid, just soap, any kind, and I put it in the grooves. Some of the other guys said he did that. I just put a full strength because I'm just finding it so hard to put in that flat spline. I see my other YouTube video on a full, extremely detailed explanation of flat spline, but so I cut my screen an inch over the edge or whatever. We recommend an inch or two, and you got to cut the corners at a 45-degree angle. Some people recommend. So, supposed to cut this one at a 45-degree angle. Cut each corner for you. I put just little 1-inch or 2-inch strips just to hold it up there until I get the real spline in. I don't know if you can tell, but that's a strip. Put one in the middle about 1 inch long and another one 1 inch long here, just to hold up the screen so I can get the size and cut it about 1 inch from the bottom. Don't forget, I'm going to cut that over 45-degree angle. So basically you got your corner here, 90-degree corner. Just cut the screen right where the tip of the corner is going to go in. I'm going to take my flat spline. Showed it in another video. This is what it looks like. Flat spline only comes in one size. It's not like the rounded spline on a lot of screens. So remember, you got to put it in your deeper groove. There's the ground. Your deeper grooves of your flat spline on your frame. Remember, there's one side that's deeper and one side that's not. I show you very detailed on the other video. I'll just show you here real quick. Upside down. One side has a deep inset and one has a little narrow. So they're not both the same equally on the frame of the spline. So you have the rounded spline is going to go facing you, your belly, your knees, your eyes. That's what's going to be actually seen once you get it in. So there's your rounded edge. See where it's rounded on one side. So we got it setting up. We're going to try it. I hope the dish soap idea works good. Might be a little sudsy when it rains. I hope it doesn't break down the plastic so much. So here's our strip. I wish they had a better design for this. But I'm taking a rounded edge. That's going to be on the outside. Deeper grooves are in this area. Narrower grooves are on the outside of that. So grooves in the middle. Keep it level. Take the concave edge of your screen tool. Oh, it works like a charm with this. Oh, it's going in so nice. You would not believe the trouble I had. I even had a screen fell out before I cut a 1/4 inch on each end of the flat spline before, just to get it to work, and it still fell out. I nipped the one. It was just a pain. But I researched, but this is what I come up with. So now, just keep those squares nice and ready. Oh yeah, beautiful. Going right in with that dish soap. That dish soap makes all the difference in the world. This makes it slippery. This is for people that are challenged for doing the screen. So that side went in seconds compared to what I used to do. Okay, I'm going to try to get all this done in 15 minutes or less. Post it on YouTube. One thing, I'm going to back out of this just a little bit. I'm going to back out of this because I forgot to cut the 45-degree angle screen thing right there. You're going to cut the corners at a 45-degree angle. Let me show you what that means. So here's your square of your screen, right? 90-degree angle. You're going to cut it 45-degree angle. Otherwise it makes it harder. I should have done that before this. Approximately 45. That's a little rough, but yeah, you take that spline tool. Like I say, you see my other videos on flat spline, a very detailed discussion of it. So we're going to put it in the deep end first. There. Don't want to make a mistake though. If you make a mistake, you're going to wreck the screen. And now I'm going to do the opposite side. I'm going to cut that. Cut the spline off right at the corner. Before I forget, I'm going to cut off that 45-degree angle, the bottom one. Sit on a towel. Put these on the towel. I would have loved to take this door off, but I don't want to ruin the hinges and the bolts and nuts that are holding it on. I don't want it to wear out. I would love to put this on a flat surface, but it just ain't happening today. So, remember your picture. Here's the ground down here where my thumb is. The deeper grooves are on the inside where the screen's going, not on the outside. Shallower grooves are on the outside of the screen. So you're going to take that pointed, rounded edge and make sure that's facing you. Pull it a little tight. Put the deeper in groove first. I should have forgot to do that last time, but use your rounded edge of your tool. This end, the rounded edge, to make your groove first off. Makes it easier to put it in. I'm only going to do it right now. Okay. Let me take your rounded edge, put it out. Stick it in a groove first, the deep groove. Take your tool. Remember, this has liquid dish soap. I hope God, that makes it easier. So far, it is much easier. If it was a nice, polished, brand new frame, I did it at the store very easily. This is an old, pitted, and somewhat rusty frame. Pull it on the top. I'm going to move it down here a little more. The rounded edge. Not too tight, not too loose. If it goes in correctly, it'll be relatively flat. Up here, a little rounded. Grab the leg. And the minutes are 11. I got 4 more minutes. I might only be able to get this side before I finish. I don't want to make this video longer than 15 minutes. So, rounded edge again. Just working my way down slowly. I don't get it wrong. Hopefully. Concave edge is going to go on the rounded spline. Oh, very nice, very nice. Go a little bit more rounded. All the way down to the corner. This is for cases where you can't pull it, or don't want to pull it, or put it on a flat surface. So you put it in your deep groove first, and great deep groove, which is on the inside. Then push it around it. Now, we're going to do the bottom groove, rounded, nice and tight. It's going to go a little bit of time. Remember, it has a distant in there. It's easier to see the distant kind of oozing out a little bit. Cut this off. I guess some people, I don't know if it applies to flat screen, but they go around the corner without cutting off the spline, but I'm not going to do that. Alright, I think you got the idea. I'm just going to do the bottom part now, but I'm going to cut off the video for 15 minutes, so I did the 2 sides to make it taut, do the opposite sides. So I did the left and the right side opposed to the top and the bottom. That way it will get it taut, and then either do the bottom or the top first. I'm going to do the bottom first, but if you like this video, please subscribe. I have at least 2 other screen videos on the very detailed uses of flat screen spline. And also I have a video on the very detailed explanation of different type splines. So if you're interested in more about that, you can visit those. Please subscribe and like if you like it. Thanks.